pregame show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning to you.
Another couple inches of snow overnight.
First snow, really, for me.
Yeah,
First snow.
really?
Yeah, I haven't seen any snow stick until today.
Well, just you wait. We have a winter storm watch in effect for 11 a.m. Friday to 2 p.m. Saturday. Yeah, and it's being played up because we've got first snow of the first storm of the season, and we could get hit, but we could see some rain with it. So the Weather Service says for Jackson County, 4 to 8 inches of snow, but winds could be a problem, and super cold temperatures after the snow.
Yeah, winds up to 45 miles an hour, and of course we remember the wind last year during the winter storm, and then of course low temperatures next week. So should be dangerous, and stay off the roads if you can. I have a feeling that most will cancel school tomorrow. Nothing's been announced, of course, yet, but all the schools will have a half day generally tomorrow with the MLK holiday coming on Monday. So you're going to have, you got to think about that way home, right? The way home from school or the way home from games. So we'll see. We'll kind of see what happens.
Yes, we should know more Friday morning.
Oh, let's see what it looks like right this second. Let's go out to Tina.
Good morning, it's Tina at Hometown Heating, Cooling and More, and the wintry mix is on its way.
It sure is, Tina.
Wow.
It sure is. I saw some of the two-wheel drive vehicles today getting stuck in pickup lines at schools because they're the back tires, rear-wheel drive, tires were spinning on the ice. I couldn't get over the speed bump right in front of me.
I was at the supermarket last night.
Oh, the supermarket.
Well,
The supermarket?
a
Which one?
supermarket. I don't want to say.
Fair.
They had. I thought it was going to be crowded with people buying milk and bread.
Would they get liquor and cigs?
No, it was not. It was
Really?
quiet. Yeah. But today, people will be stocking up for the storm and the weekend.
Yeah, liquor stores very popular. Also, this time of weather, this time of year for sure.
The potential weather puts a big question mark over a number of things, including we've got Miss Jackson Crossroads pageant on Saturday night. We've got all kinds of high school events Friday and Saturday. And we've got Saturday a parade in Ann Arbor. The Michigan Wolverines will have a championship parade on Saturday beginning at 4 p.m., starting at the President's House and ending at Schembechler Hall. And then afterwards, there will be a big celebratory event at Chrysler Center. It's the Champions Circle Collective.
That sounds
Reserved seats are
very nice.
$60 for the lower bowl, $30 for the upper bowl, and all proceeds will go to the athletes.
Good.
The NIL fund.
Sure.
So,
Sure. Why not?
yep.
They are part of the reason that we are all happy and celebrating. So why not?
Fans should line South University in Ann Arbor if you want to be part of that wintry celebration. So,
Should be fun. I'm very excited for the Lions game this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple reasons, and as Detroit fans, there's a lot of people in Detroit that want to make sure that we do not even think about Matthew Stafford, that we forget about it. This is about Jared Goff and this year's Lions team. And you've got a message from, is this from a bar owner?
this is Thomas McGee's, a popular whiskey bar in Detroit, and they will not let you in if you're wearing a Stafford jersey.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
So,
Also, Detroit realtor Jeff Glover from Jeff Glover and Associates.
oh,
He is he's giving away 1,000 Jared Goff jerseys. You just have to exchange a gently used Matthew Stafford Lions jersey, and he's giving away 1,000 Goff jerseys. So that's pretty
an
cool.
expensive
Yeah, no, if I was
promotion.
rich, I'd do that too.
Yeah. The last time, for Moon fans, and I know Claudia Bovee is a Moon fan. Last time,
Like the moon?
Moon. The last time the Lions won a playoff game, there was a waxing moon And on Sunday night, guess what?
Waxing moon?
Waxing moon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How often is a waxing moon?
I don't know.
Because if it's like every 4 days, then...
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not every day.
Did you hear who the halftime show is going to be?
I did. They've actually performed in Jackson.
This is a big time show.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Detroit Youth Choir will be performing. And what was the name of the show they almost won? Was it America's Got Talent?
Yeah.
They really took the world by storm here. And so this will be awesome, and I'm sure they'll have a wonderful show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to see it.
They performed last year in Jackson at the Black Excellence Awards.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, great kids. And they're being featured on a 6-part Disney Plus docuseries. And the Lions are getting Ford Field ready. They hung a championship banner this week. The Detroit News got in and took a picture of it.
Oh, look at that. I'll be
Yeah.
darned.
And they also added streamer launchers and fireworks launchers in the end zones for touchdowns.
I hope they have hired extra security from the CSC security staff because it is going to be a show in there. Oh, I can't wait to watch.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch. And I hope they win. They win so much.
8 p.m. Sunday on NBC.
Very good.
If you want to go, it's sold out.
Yeah, it
As
is
you would
sold out.
expect.
It is sold out, but
Yeah.
you can still get in around $400 a ticket if you want to go, for sure. You know, with this weather, it'll be interesting to see if some of these tickets open up. You know, there's probably a lot of people traveling in for the game, flying in for the game. Might
Yeah,
have
and
some
people
tickets
that would
open
be
up.
coming from northern Michigan or west Michigan, where in Grand Rapids they're expecting 12 to 18 inches of snow, possible.
Yep.
So they might have trouble getting out. We had some news in the world of football coaching yesterday
Oh, good
and
news.
this morning. Nick Saban, who some are calling, which I don't, I personally don't think he's the greatest. Bye-bye, Nick. College football coach ever.
It's kind of cool that Michigan retired him. That's pretty cool. No, he is one of the greatest of all
He
time.
is.
17 years at
yeah.
Alabama, 6 national titles. He also won a national title at LSU. Yeah, pretty great resume for sure.
Well, they loved him at Michigan State until he packed that U-Haul in the middle of the night. And then this morning, we've learned that Bill Belichick will be
They're
parting
ways.
Parting ways, that's the term, parting ways
Part company.
with the Patriots. Both Bill Belichick and the Patriots will have a little press conference at noon today.
Not pictured, Seattle Seahawks coach Pete Carroll will not return as head coach.
Gone too.
He will, well, he'll still be with the organization in a, just a check cashing role.
14
Sure.
seasons wrapping up
Yeah.
for Pete.
Knights of Columbus is having a free throw shooting contest at St. John's Gym. That is on January 27th. You just show up and enter and try and see if you can advance to the regionals. Again, that is January 27th at St. John's, presented by the Knights of Columbus.
Another resignation yesterday. Chris Christie. He's not running for president anymore.
That's too bad. I watched the debate last night, a little bit of it when I got home.
Pretty soon there'll be no podiums on the debate stage.
I mean, it was
It's
just,
down to 2 now.
they were down to 2.
Yeah.
They were awfully close together.
Too close.
Way too close. They were yelling at each other. Quite rude.
They were
Actually,
rude.
very
Yeah.
rude to each other.
Yeah.
Who did you think was more rude? I thought maybe Ron DeSantis was a little bit more rude to Governor Haley.
I think they both were rude.
They were both mean to each other, very mean to each other. I was surprised that Governor Haley did not say anything about Ron DeSantis potentially wearing 4-inch lift heels on his shoes, because that's kind
She
of...
should have called for it. Hey, can we get a shoe cam on
She should
Ron's feet?
She should have. She should have got a shoe cam. So the one thing that's interesting, and it was like the last 20 minutes, there were questions about Donald Trump, and it felt to me like, yeah, So if you guys happen to like last, why are you better than Donald Trump? Seems like, you guys just waiting for Donald Trump to get here, then you guys can go about your merry business, and then we'll have our nominee. The whole thing seems like a waste of time.
Yeah, well, there's claims that the two are campaigning for the vice president slot in a Trump campaign. But yesterday in the Fox town hall featuring former President Trump at the same time as the CNN town hall, he hinted he is already selected who his running mate is, and he joked that it was
Mike
Chris
Pence?
Christie.
That's funny. It definitely will not be.
It will not be Chris
It will not
Christie.
be Chris Christie at all. Wow. The Jackson College Sportsman's Banquet is coming up on February 10th. Tickets are just $50. It's a wonderful event. Opportunity to win great prizes. Doors open and the raffle begins at 5 p.m. Dinner will be at 6:30, and all proceeds benefit JC Athletics. We're excited. On Friday, January 26th, the JTV Sports crew will be out with JC, and we'll have the men's and women's games live
cool.
on JTV. So very excited to get back out, and we have a great partnership with Jackson College, and are excited to highlight those local athletes.
Yeah, and later in the year, in baseball season, we'll have the first ever college baseball game live on JTV.
Yeah, we definitely will do that. We will.
You know, Nick Saban isn't the only Alabama man making news today. A gentleman in Alabama, outside Birmingham, crashed his car into a Bass Pro Shop, stripped down to his birthday suit, got completely naked, ran into the store, and plunged into the giant aquarium, one of the features of the Bass Pro Shops, the giant aquarium. He was in there for 5 minutes.
Wow.
And he dove in with a cannonball.
He was naked.
Naked. Did a naked cannonball. Yeah, they changed their name.
Oh my, that
Apparently
is
quite
so
often.
funny.
You said in Denver it's happened? Someone jumped in?
People have
Yeah,
fished.
that's like-
People have tried to fish in there for sure.
Yeah.
At the
We
the
almost
Pro-Ass
got,
shop.
remember when Jackson Grass Lake
I
almost
will
got a
never
pro-
forget how mad you got at me for telling someone that.
I don't get that.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
were supposed to get. We decided not to. Right? We decided we didn't want the Bass Pro Shop. We were potentially going to get a Bass Pro Shop. Am I saying too much?
No. Well, you're not telling the truth about I didn't get mad at
Yeah,
you
I
about
talked to someone about it, and you said you can't tell anyone, or else that development will never go through, young man.
never said
Yeah.
that. That's nothing. That would never happen because people are constantly telling me things, and they always add, "Don't say anything on TV."
Well, this is years ago now. I didn't say anything on TV, but
That's-
we were supposed to get a Bass Pro Shop. What happened?
It fell through.
It sure as heck did fall through. But, Brandon, there could have been a Bass Pro Shop 10 miles away.
Yeah, I mean, this would have been.
Did they end
perfect.
up building the Cabela's instead? Or
No,
was that,
this was after Cabela's. It was going to be in Grass Lake, on 94.
Now you've said too much.
It was years ago. It wasn't going to.
We were going to have a Bass Pro Shop in Grass Lake on I-94.
We were.
And
Yeah.
for some reason, it never came to
fell through.
fruition. It fell through.
Yeah.
It fell through.
I don't know who.
I wonder how the Bass Pro Shop would be doing.
It'd be doing killer.
It would be doing really, really well, of course, being right there in the middle of all the hunting and fishing area of Michigan. Did you want to talk about the Epstein list?
If you want to. I mean,
Here's what
you're
I'll have to say. It's a
fixated
much
on
ado
it.
about nothing now. They should just throw the list away. There's no news with it. It's just here's a maybe thing, maybe who was there, maybe who wasn't. I want details.
There's videos apparently that are part of all this.
I've heard about
material.
these videos.
Yeah.
Epstein's videos.
Let's see the videos.
Let's see the videos. Well, let's not see the videos. Let's not see the videos.
No, we
but
don't have.
if they
People
exist,
claim they exist, but let's see them. People that come out and say, "Oh, I've got the evidence," like Giuliani. Let's see the evidence. Don't just say you have it.
where
Just,
is it in his
where's the
closet?
evidence?
Is it in his under his
Somebody's
bed?
got it.
Someone has it for sure. Our show today brought to you by Fortress Cafe, and we are enjoying wonderful Fortress coffee from right across the street at the Lean Rocket Lab. They are also located in Henry Ford Jackson Hospital.
in North Carolina, when we were there at Thanksgiving, on the way to Kitty Hawk, I stopped at a Dunkin' Donuts on the way, and they remodeled. And
Really?
you walk in, and you see no donuts. There's a wall with machines, video screens where you punch in your order. You don't see any. I mean, there's donuts back there, but they don't show them.
You know what's interesting? Your nephew Sean's daughter worked at a Dunkin' Donuts.
That's right.
And she doesn't anymore. Those donuts are not baked on
They're not
site.
made
They're not
there.
baked on site. They
No,
are.
I think the Jackson Dunkin' Donuts, they make their own. I think
The
they do.
Jackson one does, obviously. But
Yeah.
that Kitty Hawk one, she told us that those are not. She said they come frozen.
All right. Mhm. We've got a story about a Dunkin' Donuts, interestingly enough. A customer has filed a negligence lawsuit against Dunkin'. You know, they changed their name. It's
Just
just Dunkin'
Dunkin',
now.
yeah.
This might be why. He says he was injured by an exploding toilet
At
one
Dunkin'?
of the Dunkin's locations in Central Florida. Paul Kerouac is seeking $100,000 in a lawsuit filed yesterday in Orlando, claiming he suffered severe and long-term injuries following the explosion of a toilet in the men's room in Winter Park at Dunkin'. The explosion left Kerouac covered in,
Yep.
and debris. Covered, because he was sitting on the toilet. It exploded. And
Yeah, we can figure out how it happened.
he came out of the men's room and went to the people that worked there, seeking help from the workers and the store's manager, and they said, "Oh, we're aware of the problem with the toilet."
You shouldn't use a bathroom at the Dunkin' Donuts.
No, I would
And
never use
then, if I was a manager at the Dunkin' Donuts, I would have quit my job if someone walked out covered in that. Our show today is brought to you by Tri-County Water. Every day, our green room is stocked with wonderful Tri-County water for our guests to enjoy. Thank you to Dan and Lindsay Watts from Tri-County Water. Our show today also brought to you by the Center for Family Health. They've been opening the door to healthcare for all in Jackson for over 30 years. Their temporary location for the walk-in is 300 South Blackstone, and same great service. And their hours are 9 to 9 Monday through Friday and 9 to 6 Saturday and Sunday, 7 days a week. centerforfamilyhealth.org. I have some scores.
Football, basketball.
Yes, not
Basketball,
football,
not
basketball,
football.
and
Basketball.
other scores as well. Wrestling. Wednesday's a big wrestling day, so Thursday's a big wrestling score day. So yeah, there's the basketball. Hillsdale Academy took care of Jackson Christian. Girls basketball, Waverly beat Jackson. There's your wrestling scores. Full slate of wrestling last night. We've got some photos on jtv.tv from the athletic events last night. Northwest, Lumen Christi pick up big wins. Napoleon beat Jonesville and Addison. In competitive cheer, the I-8 at Northwest. Northwest finished second. Western finished fourth. Boys bowling, Adrian over Jackson, Napoleon over Vandercook Lake, Jonesville over East Jackson. Adrian
There's
over
the,
Jackson.
Beautiful suburban lanes.
Beautiful suburban lanes. We need to have a get together at Suburban Lanes. Brandon, you know they do rock and bowl at Suburban. They do the nighttime.
They got a great food menu.
Yes,
too.
yes.
They've
Great
served us
food.
before.
Yeah. There's what else is there's the rest of the stuff that's going on. And check with our website for any possible cancellations. Check our Facebook page. We will try and get that to you. We're not sure what's going to happen tomorrow.
We do know all of these
Yeah,
will play.
these will go. These are tonight's action. So a lot of girls basketball and swimming. Jackson on the road at Pinckney. So that's all coming up on deck. Again, check out jtv.tv for more photos, coverage, and then watch our social media for cancellations for tomorrow.
Nice. Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show. We're going to get things started. We have Rachel Buchanan from Experience Jackson, and Rachel joins us after this short break.